Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, building an email list. So I'm wondering, how large is your email list? So your email list is really one of the most powerful resources you can have as a small business owner. More powerful than social media, more powerful than really any other digital marketing effort. I tell my clients over and over again, you should always be growing your email list in the background. You might be thinking to yourself, well, that's easier said than done. How do you ensure that your list is growing every single day? Well, there's a secret, there's a key. It's a fantastic lead magnet. So, you know that free download that you share on your website to get people to sign up? Yeah, that's your freebie. And that core lead magnet should be shared everywhere. That's really how you grow your email list. So, imagine this, you're looking for a digital marketer. That's a pretty big stretch, right? So you do a Google search, you hop over to their website, but all you find is a bunch of information or maybe links to their paid products. There's really no way to see the quality of their content, or you don't really have a real way of seeing how their work is going to benefit your business. So what does that mean? Well, it usually means that people will simply click off, they'll look for someone else, and they're looking for that person that's going to grab their attention and has some type of free, useful content that they probably would have paid money for. So, why are lead magnets so important? Well, no matter what industry you're in, you should really have a free core lead magnet. And really, you should have several. You want to have some that will draw people in to all of the different products and services that you offer. So, lead magnets serve several purposes, including providing people with valuable content, but also giving them a taste of your services. But the real value is in helping you build your email list. So honestly, it's one of the best ways to grow your online business. I use lead magnets to grow my business on a daily basis. I talk more about that on a previous episode. You can check that out at jennylyon.com/4, the number 4. Of course, you can't just offer anything. You know, it has to be something of value. It needs to be super high quality content. And like I said, it really has to be something of value. So let me put it this way. Your lead magnet needs to be good, really good. So good that you could sell it as a product on your site. If it doesn't reach that level of quality, then it's not going to convert in the way that you need it to. So where do you start? Well, you want to align your lead magnet with your core offer. So when you create your core lead magnet, it should be made with the type of person, your client avatar, who would buy your core offer. So your lead magnet should attract your ideal customers and offer a natural progression into your core offer. So your lead magnet will let people see what you can do, and it will help you build your email list of ideal customers at the same time. So you can think of a lead magnet as one of those free sample carts at Costco. You know, everyone loves those. Everyone loves to get something tasty for free. And I mean everyone, like everyone loves them. My husband, who is seriously the most impatient person in the world, he will wait in line for a smidgen of corn dog. I mean, he'll be like, I'll be over here waiting for the corn dog to come out. Seriously. And have you ever been to Costco and seen people gathering around those tiny carts waiting for a tiny morsel of carrot cake? You'll hear all these oohs and and then the next logical step, they think, I need that. And they pop the carrot cake or the corn dogs into their cart. So that's what a lead magnet is. It's a free sample cart for your website. So the big question that I get asked a lot is, what type of lead magnet should I choose? So what type of lead magnet that you should choose really depends on a lot of different things, but really the options are pretty endless and they can get kind of overwhelming. So you can offer everything from a checklist to a workbook, swipe files, templates. I mean, the list goes on and on. So let's take a look at my lead magnets. So I offer dozens of expert level services. And so I have a lot of different free lead magnets. And I try to tailor make each of them for different types of clients that would want those services. So for example, If someone's looking to build a new website, then I have a workbook that will help them audit their current one. And if they're looking to grow their social media, I have a lot of lead magnets around social media, but one that's really popular is one that I have that includes 15 free graphics to get you started. And I hear questions constantly about webinars, so I have a really great workbook that's a perfect starting place for someone who's never done a webinar before. And all of these lead magnets are free, but they offer a ton of great content to give someone that small win that they're looking for. It's helped me establish myself as an expert in my field over the past 20 years, and it's grown my email list to truly spectacular numbers. And if you want to create a core lead magnet that converts, you really have to figure out precisely what your customers want when they come to your website. So I always tell my clients to think of that one question that you get asked over and over again. That most likely is your core lead magnet. And believe it or not, you do have a cheat sheet already built in. So if you've been posting a blog on a regular basis on your website, you can access a ton of valuable data from those analytics. And also it'll help you answer that one question that people ask, because you're going to be able to see what popular topics your visitors have been checking out. So for example, if you have 2 blog posts, one's about dogs and one's about cats, but the dog one has 10 times more views, then you should probably create a lead magnet that focuses on dogs, right? So of course, this kind of data analysis can require an experienced eye to spot trends, and you want to make sure that you're focusing on the right things with your lead magnet. So if you need help, don't hesitate, reach out, I'll be happy to help. So the key really with your lead magnet is to keep it concise. If your lead magnet is this densely packed 5,000 word document, chances are your audience might find it a bit overwhelming, or you're giving away too much great content for free. So you don't want your lead magnet to be this massive in-depth document that offers your users a deeper dive into a topic. You want to keep all that good stuff for your paid offer. You want to just offer them enough great stuff to give them that quick win. So people usually download a lead magnet for a couple of different reasons. They either want to see the quality of your content and your work, or they have an immediate need that your lead magnet will instantly fill. And that's why checklists, workbooks, swipe files, templates, video trainings, they do really well as lead magnets. They give your user that quick win and a quick hint of content, no more, no less. They enable your potential client to take action and to see the benefits of your content really quickly. And then once they absorb everything that's offered in that lead magnet, then likely they'll want more. And that's when you'll lead them with a nurture sequence into your paid product or service. So you're probably still thinking, okay, well, what type of lead magnet should I offer? Well, as I said before, different lead magnets work for different people and for different businesses. So you should really choose a lead magnet that's going to be a great match for your personality, your products, your services, and your brand. But remember, quality really does matter here. Your lead magnets need to be amazing, and they need to appeal to a wide variety of needs. You want people to be excited about getting your freebie so that they'll contact you right after they finish it. So here are some examples of some of the most popular types of lead magnets. So workbooks. I do a ton of workbooks. It's kind of my favorite thing. It's been a core staple of all of my lead magnets. I feel that they're an excellent way to share a lot of information, but in a really concise package. So when creating one, you want to think about giving your clients that quick win. So for example, my core lead magnet on my website is a workbook that walks you through step by step, how to hire a virtual team who can not only help you grow your business, but also get your life back. So it does have some of my core services listed in it, but it also provides the reader with solutions to their problems, and it walks them through step by step, the best ways that they can work with a virtual team to grow their own business. And it can also act as an overview of what it's like to work with a virtual assistant and what a virtual assistant is and how they can help. And of course, it's free, so that doesn't hurt. So cheat sheets are really fun because there's something that people can quickly refer to that will spur them into action. So I like to create cheat sheets as lead magnets because they're basically a simplified version of a workbook. So it's something that I do quite often. They're really easy to create so long as you have a little bit of graphic design skills. You know, you want to make it pretty. And I created a checklist recently that went with my Pivot Your Business to Online podcast. And it was a really simple checklist, but it has been doing really, really well. So checklists can be super successful. Another great option is a quiz. So the neat thing about offering a quiz as your free download is that you can use them to get more feedback from your ideal clients. So there's really a low bar of entry here. So some people might feel a little bit nervous about downloading anything or leaving their email address, but with an online quiz, they can do everything right in their browser. So I created a quiz for one of my favorite clients, Lori Palau of Simply Be Organized, and it walks her ideal client through defining what their dirty little clutter secret is. And when they finish the quiz, they receive customized tips to help them master the type of clutter that they have. And I'll add some links down in the notes so that you can check it out and see what I mean. And another favorite lead magnet are mini courses. So online courses are becoming huge. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. And if you have an online course as one of your products, then a great way to get people in to that offer is through a free mini course. I think free mini course is a great gateway to getting people into your online course. I've developed tons of mini courses and full online courses for clients, and they are a lot of fun. I will drop some more links down so you can check those out. And last but not least, video series. So if you've been following me for a while, you might have noticed that I've been getting into video. It took me some time, but I'm here. And I found it to be a fantastic way to reach clients using my own voice. And as a lead magnet, you can even take it one step further and you can create a mini video series that you could share. So a while back, I worked with a really great client and we created a bunch of video series exploring a lot of different online tools for health coaches and wellness entrepreneurs. And it was a huge hit. So really check out video series, and video does really well. It does well everywhere. It does well in social media too. So yeah, there's a lot of options there. So these examples are only scratching the surface when it comes to lead magnets. You know, there's lots of other types of lead magnets that you can create. You could create a white paper or an ebook that possibly would promote your full-length book, or a webinar, but don't get me started on webinars. I definitely could talk about webinars for days, so we'll save that topic for another podcast and another video. So once you finally have your podcast ready to go, you really need to make sure that it's front and center. So for it to be its most effective, you really have to consider where you're going to place it, how it's going to represent your business. So if you love being on video, then a video series is probably going to be the best match for your personality. If you have an online course that you want to sell, then go ahead and offer a free mini course to get people started. But no matter what format it's in, you want people to download it. They'll need to know that it's there. So that's why you really should have it right on your homepage. It should pop right out to them. It should be front and center. It should be one of the first things that they see when they come to your website. And you really need it to jump out and grab their attention. So make sure that it's compelling, make sure it looks great, and make sure it's really easy for them to follow those first steps to getting on your email list and hopefully landing them as a client. And don't forget, you can blast it everywhere. You can write social media posts about it. You can include it in your email signature. You can send it out to people after you have been on a webinar or podcast. You can send them straight to a landing page for it. In fact, you really shouldn't feel shy about sharing it everywhere. You've put so much work into it. You need to get it out there, shout it from the rooftops. So now it's just time to get started. So if you don't have a lead magnet already, you know, it's time to start thinking about one. And if you're feeling a little bit stumped, reach out and be happy to help. I help clients create lead magnets all of the time. I can help draw from your already existing content, or we can work together to create something entirely new that will pull in potential clients. And if you do have one, great. Are you checking your analytics to see which ones are working? You should be focusing on creating more like that and retire ones that aren't really speaking to your audience. As with everything in digital marketing, it's all about analyzing and tweaking, and it really should be part of your regular routine. So I hope you found all of this information valuable. You may already know quite a bit about this topic, but sometimes walking through it can be helpful, especially with the examples. So check out the links below. And of course, if you'd like to see more of my own lead magnets, the ones that are converting really well in my business, you can jump over to my website at jennielyon.com/freebies. And you can also jump over to Facebook and join our Digital Marketing Made Simple podcast. You can share your thoughts and your lead magnet questions. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have, happy to jump in and help. I hope that you're doing well. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.